bonito yo. Qué asco. Ven, qué asco, bro, se lo juro. A ver, ¿se me oye bien? Qué asco. Ven, qué asco, bro, se lo juro. Bueno, suena una cosa de fondo, así que ajustar micro. Ahí está. Hombre, ¿qué recompensas o algo así? What the fuck, te puedo saquear, me cago en... coger todo. Perdón, bro, y ahora sí. Pues, hola, Dieguito. Qué asco, homie. Creo que estamos bien de audio, ¿no, homie? El chorizo comprando... No, hombre, bro. Estaban baratos, bueno, eran como $15, la verdad, ni tan barato. Y me compré un fresquito, de una vez. Hombre, que se pueden poner sombreros. Porque a lo mejor esto ya no hay ni por el. Hombre, que tienen. Elemental, menos 15 de equilibrio. No, me lo dejo, me dejo este. La gran insignia. Y vamos ahora sí con las misiones, homies. ¿Qué me dice Dieguito? ¿Qué me cuenta? ¿Qué es esto? Mira, recargado perfectamente el main. Pero escucha algo bajo, es que le bajé mucho el volumen, entonces. Démosle ahí. What the fuck? ¿Se escucha muy feo? Ahí. Tap, tap. Suena algo feo, ¿no? Voy a ver algo, homies. Voy a intentar... Un momento, crack. Ahí. Y ahora sí. A ver. Ahí. Suena mejor, ¿no? ¿Estamos, cracks? Qué asco los otros. Gasté plata, la regalé. Bueno, no importa. Para escuchar música me sirven.
It's done. Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure.
¿Se puede omitir? No, omitimos.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
¿Sabe lo que yo hago con mis $15 acá? ¿Qué hace, bro? Court, dice compañeros, Court.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and
¿No puedo saltar esto?
before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make company.
Vamos a ver de qué va este juego. Y si me gusta lo seguimos jugando y si no lo dejo por acá, men. Estoy que me voy a jugar Red Dead Redemption Online. Nunca lo he jugado. Si quiere, Dieguito, que es el único que está viendo. A mamarla, crack. Quita. Chingo de cosas. Me imagino, bro. La verdad es que 7,000 pesos aquí sería eso, más o menos 7,000 colones. Monedas de oro. ¿Y este homie que quedó aquí metido? Hombre. Me dieron de esto. A ver. Es mejor en todo. Este otro que me... Pues agarró este. Hombre, que nos vemos mejor, más guapetones y todo. Dice, acá unos auriculares más o menos cuestan $5 y son buenos. Aquí estos me salieron del orto, el micrófono, ya te digo. Suena muy bien, pero el orto, al menos para escuchar música me valen. Regalé la money, pero...
Your Excellency.
What the hell? Conseguí un montón de cosas y no sé ni cómo, homies.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Hola, buenas. Hola, caballero.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
A mí me duele gastar la plata de una. A mí también, créame. Estos audífonos estoy que se los voy a volver al chino, pero...
The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Tengo 54%. Vamos a jugar un ratico y nos vamos para el free, si quieren,
With you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
Serene.
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according
Bueno,
to
hay unos men ahí, ok. Preguntar sobre... Tereme, sus relaciones con esa situación.
Could you tell me anything about Teleme?
It would be a pleasure. We at the
I've heard say...
the Lord. But
¿Ya nos podemos ir o todavía no?
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you.
Ni idea, Dieguito, si les soy honesto, no tengo ni idea, bro. Me lo regalaron y pues... Y yo pues, no lo llevamos al este. Parta, guachín.
The merchant is there.
Ok, este es Cort. Ah, ¿no lo podemos patear solo porque sí? Pues nada. ¿Dice quién es?
Sir, how might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
Hola,
In
Mapache.
fact, I've already had a word with your master.
Se ven buenas las gráficas. Más o menos,
Pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible.
Es un armero.
If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Dice, preguntar sobre los mercaderes.
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
¿Qué pasa, Canducho? Dice, eso yo voy por la mitad y me da flojera completarlo. Yo no sé ni de qué trata, Yo lo estoy dando a ver si me convence, si no pues lo dejo botado. Amenazar con cárcel, amenazarlo. Uf, déjame ver.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame.
Ahorita le damos al free, ¿les parece, homies?
As orders are the only language you seem to
Mamón,
understand,
el grifo.
I order you to return the guard the merchandise.
O COT, no sé qué prefieren, COT o free, homies.
Your master is hung
Y en los dos soy malo, así que...
in prison.
Dice si puede al menos matar gente como el GTA. No sé, bro, la verdad es que no sé.
Immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quarter...
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
¿Me dieron algo? Sombrero, tengo algo nuevo. Es peor en algunas cosas, Baja 1 de equilibrio y 2 de armadura. Creo que me sirve más este. Y tengo algo nuevo aquí también. Hombre, esto es mejor en casi todo, Estaba malo, vamos a ponérnoslo. Y tenemos algo. No hay nada más, ¿no? Dice... No es cierto, dice... Dele mi hermano al Minecraft. Minecraft, bro. Debería jugarlo, la verdad. Bueno, ¿qué hora es? Son las 8 en punto de mi país. Vamos a jugar aunque sea una media horita más de esto. Ya está. Bueno, démosle una misión más.
Hello, sir.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Hola, Grex. Mi nombre es Donato. ¿Y por qué se sientan apenas llego, Karenaipes? Hola, señor.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
Ready, ¿qué ready, bro? Entonces deje cargo el cel 10 minutos para jugar. Se escribe ready, bro, no ready. Démosle un ratico así carga un poquito el cel todo, homies. No tengo salas, pero Así probamos la nueva actualización que yo no he jugado, ¿eh? Hoy no he jugado nada.
Has the Malachor really put a damp?
Mucho texto, la verdad.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Me voy a la Birch. Ahora, ¿para dónde? A ver si me dejan. No me gusta no poder saltar como el Spider-Man, ¿eh?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news.
Dice, pregunta seria, ¿por qué se escucha que alguien está tomando algo? Porque soy yo. Se está tomando un fresquito, homie.
Not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
Seguro es para controlar a la gente como usted, bro. A la de Pain en español tal vez es el micro. ¿Quién es Pain? ¿O por qué? ¿De qué hablas, bro? El micro tengo que cambiarlo. Tengo que comprar unos audífonos buenos. Eso, perdón, totalmente.
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not.
Sí, eso después lo compro, homies. Perdón totalmente, de veras que mis audífonos los tengo de mi mamá y aquí que vaya.
I'm certain you shall do what's required.
¿Y ahora qué, men? Ya me estoy aburriendo, ¿Qué jueguito más de la Birch? ¿Esa misión qué será? ¿Y usted qué es un vendedor, homie?
Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
A ver, vender. No, quiero... comprar... Hombre, que tiene cosas mamalonas, ¿sí? Tiene cosas mamadísimas este vato. Armaduras... Armas, ¿me alcanza para algo? No. Armas pesadas a 2 manos. Ok, ¿cuáles puedo comprar? Ninguna. A la ver. Vamos a venderle esta. A ver. Me dan cantidad una. Munición no la quiero vender y mineral no sé si sirve para algo, así que dice compres una audífono chafón. Y ahora ya me alcanza para algo, todavía no. Todo es hombre, una espada de 2 manos. ¿Cuánto tengo oro? 36. Y armadura... ¿Una armadura mamalona? No. No me alcanza nada de esto.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ah, men. Yo no quería hacer eso. No tengo nada, ningún punto todavía. No. Ni modo. Ahí luego venimos a comprar algo, men. $45 metros, 20, no creo. A ver, este bro qué.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 3D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of...
Francesco Virgolini. ¿Qué pasa, Fran?
But His Highness has also asked me...
Fran, ¿a qué juego juega usted, Greg? ¿Solo Fortnite? ¿O algo más, homie?
Therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver.
The more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Y
I
nada.
need to be leaving. I've quite a few...
$13 metros. Es aquí abajo, es aquí abajo. Era por allá, bro. Dice solo porque usted lo dijo, lea de nuevo el nombre. Francesco, dice. A ver, que ya se lo cambió, bro. Ah, sí, ya se lo cambió. Es que tengo que actualizar el directo, bro. En eso estoy, de hecho. Francesco Virgolini. Qué bueno este, bro.
You man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not
Chloe.
wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member.
Descubre dónde encontrar a Constantine.
Have no fear. We will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay,
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have...
Dice, bro, me dieron una cuenta con una sala, se la pongo pero con habilidad o sin habilidad, ¿cuántas rondas? No sé, homie, si usted quiere ponerla al gusto suyo, usted la hace a su gusto, crack. ¿Usted juega, Francesco, entonces, bro? No sabía, homie. Dice, ¿quiénes son sus amigos cercanos?
This Jonas, does he have any close
In
friends?
tradition, we are all members of the same...
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? Thanks to your prince, even though...
Príncipe, a pesar de forma de la ciudad, estatus particular, ok, nice. Ya, me voy a la verge. No cayó. Ni la había entendido, Greg. Dice que es esto. Dice encuentra la forma de mover, ok. Ok, este es el mismo punto, ¿no? Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí, homies. Ok, aquí no podemos entrar. Pero... Hombre, está mal hecho el juego, cogerlo todo. Está un poco hecho como al Assassin, Que lo tenemos. Hombre, hasta guantes me trajeron estos homies, qué buena gente que son. Que vamos a ver qué me trajeron. De combate me dieron guantes. Me sirve. Son más bonitos, Zapatos también. Me van armadura. ¿Y qué más trajeron estos cracks? Nada más, ¿no? Ahora aquí me dejarán ir por donde yo quería. Ah, ok, en esta. Que no me deja pasar.
But what you are about to discover could save your life.
Men, es un poco incómodo pasar por aquí. La puerta donde está, men, 40 metros dice. Que debe ser por aquí. Aquí a la derecha. La misma taberna, bro. Dice en GREEDFALL las misiones se suelen completar varias diferentes. O sea que son con rol, ¿no? No, Dieguito, ¿dónde te sentaste?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Tome, se lo pago.
To cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever... Anything else?
No, nos vamos a la verge.
Goodbye.
Ok, me dijeron por dónde, ¿no? Ok, ahora para dónde. Por aquí, ¿no? Estamos en Serene. Dice, no, güey, no me la robó, solo que me decía que me iba a recargar y le dije que... Y yo le dije que pase la cuenta que yo le recargaba y me dijo que no porque era invitable. Se puso a llorar y dije... De sí, Dieguito. Fíjale que dónde te sentaste.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful.
Vale que tenemos este bro, porque yo solito no hago ni Birch. Vamos a hacer esta misión y vamos a jugar al Free Fire. Hoy es noche de Free Fire, el juego con los peores controles del mundo. Ok, dice que por aquí hay una puerta, ¿no? 120 metros no me sirve. Y pues nada, vamos a ver qué, homies. No vas a pasar, what the hell. Dice una pregunta, ¿alguien sabe cómo? What the hell. ¿Dónde fue con este bro del bicho, homie? No se puede romper nada, homies. ¿Y por dónde salgo de aquí? Ah, por aquí.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Pues nada, falla en toda la lógica, ¿no? ¿Me das campo, crack? ¿A quién verga se le ocurren esas ideas? A este bro pareciera ser, ¿no? No podemos ir por aquí tampoco. ¿Y por aquí podemos ir? Tampoco. Que juego más de la Verge, ya les digo yo. Sí.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named Legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation.
Ah, yeah.
I'm certain.
Bicho, aquí no significa otra... No significa eso, ya te digo.
Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pit. Please,
you seem slightly hesitant.
A rather
Do people actually give...
Alas, as you can well...
Mucho texto.
I shall see what...
I thank you, Excellent. The man operates in the city center.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
Sí, no sé qué pensó el bicho con eso, pero... Sonó muy mal, bicho. Muy mal, homie. Canceladísimo, más bien.
It's not possible just now.
Dice, siguiente punto, que ocupo... También está cerrada, homie. Usted no puede abrir esto, Greg.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always...
And what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful, I suppose. But sadly, Greenblood, you're not quite my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Pues nada, yo pensé que me iba a salir la opción de pedirle que nos ayudara o algo. Es que todavía no hemos llenado la barrita esta, man. Para subir de nivel. Pero... Dice que habían dos puertas, esa está y la otra está aquí al lado, a la vuelta.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin. And it would seem that he is in this building.
That very well could be. We have had a guest since yesterday. A regular ladies' man in golden stitches.
That would fit the bill. I have no idea how he earned such a kind invitation, but...
Being born into silk sheets doesn't give him the right to insult his fellow man, or to show disrespect.
We know this sort only too well. Used to everyone doing whatever he says. But they're always a lot friendlier having learned their little lesson. Isn't that right, Chief?
That's right. But lessons have a price. So, if you want your drunkard back...
Okay, no tengo monedas. Pues nada.
Gentlemen, you tire my patience. Free my cousin immediately.
Well now, take a look at this blue bird and his ruffled feathers. Looks like he's eager for his own lesson. To my help, and death to the other! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ok, lo tenemos. Nivel 2, nice. Eso fue todo. Le metimos unos plomazos. Y falta uno, ¿no? No es de oro. A ver. Son mejores, ¿no? Se supone que son mejores. Calidad, artesano. Resistencia elemental da igual, ¿no? A ver, un momento. Este bro no hay nada que subirle. Este men está mamadísimo. Pero sí había algo aquí que era puntos. Ya podemos desbloquear candados, ¿no? Todavía no. Dice Chori, le dijeron Manco que 7-0, le dice Canducho. Canducho me podría ganar bien 7-0, homie, la verdad. La verdad, las cosas como son. Podría de los maleantes. A ver si hay algo por aquí. Ok, aquí va a estar el homie abajo, ¿no?
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Todos tienen como esa enfermedad, ¿no? Código dice, selecciona el equipo de batalla.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave.
Ok, eso me da igual.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Dice el Diego, ayer lo miré. Anda, me what the hell for.
It's not possible just now.
O sea, hay cosillas como escondidas, ¿no? Nada, vamos a dejarlo por aquí por ir al free, bros, que ya me estoy aburriendo yo también. Lástima gigas que descargué. Nos vemos en como un minuto, bros, en el celular. Chao, chao.